Hi everybody, welcome to the channel and thank you for joining me today. It is Sunday, September 29th, and I am going to be starting on this diamond painting you see before you. It is a house, and I have chosen this diamond painting because it looks kind of spooky, and it's for diamond painting with friends, hosted by Shenanigans with the Birds, Yvonne, and she is doing Sugar Skulls / Halloween for October. And if you're interested in joining, please contact Yvonne at her YouTube channel. We also have a Facebook group that I will link below. I will link also Yvonne's channel down below. So go check out her channel and comment on one of her videos, or you can send her an email. All the information is on her channel and in the Facebook group. So head on over there also if you would like to participate. So this is the diamond painting that I've chosen because it's kind of haunting. It's a house. It's got gray and black and pink, beautiful colors to work with. It has 40 colors. It is a 40 by 50 and it is a square diamond painting. It does have some ABs on it. And yeah, so this is what I will be working on. I bought this from a website that I found on Facebook called Diamond Painter. And if you're interested, you can let me know in the comments and I can direct you to their website. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing this diamond painting, and I thought it would be fitting. And as you can see, I got Audrey Hepburn here. She's holding back my plastic. I don't normally use cover minders, but this is a cover minder that Vivian I got from Vivian. I had bought a couple and she gave me this one as an extra. So thank you so much, Vivian. Audrey looks awesome. Looks like she's standing over her house, guarding it. Could be her house. I don't know. Is this her style? I don't know. But she looks awesome, holding back my plastic. And yeah, so we're gonna get started. And I thought I would. It's been a while since I've done a crime story with you guys, and I just finished watching a series on Netflix called Monsters, and it involves Lyle and Eric Menendez. Back in the 80s, late 80s, 1989 to be exact, they were accused and convicted. So they were accused and convicted of first-degree murder of their parents. And Lyle at the time was 21 and Eric was 18. And they were living with their parents. An executive, Hollywood executive named Jose Menendez and his wife Kitty Menendez. They had claimed that they were both sexually and emotionally abused by their father, Jose. The mother, Kitty, was aware and she did nothing about it. She also mentally abused them. And so on August, what was the date? I have notes here. It was August 20th, 1989, when Eric and Lyle shot their parents as they lay sleeping in the den of their house. And they claimed that they were in fear of their lives, and they thought that Jose was going to kill them if the news of sexual abuse from their father got out. If they told anyone, Jose said that he would kill them both, and they actually believed him. And let's see. So Eric was seeing a psychiatrist for a long time, a Dr. Oziel, and he confessed to Dr. Oziel of killing his parents. He never brought up that he was sexually abused, because at that time, or for anyone who has gone through that in their lives, it's shameful, especially for a young man, to bring that up. And he didn't bring it up. He just told his psychiatrist, his counselor, that he and his brother had killed their parents. And this Dr. Rosio had a mistress who eventually went to the police because she had told her lover, Dr. Rosio, that if he didn't break up with his wife, she wanted him to divorce his wife. And the fact that he refused, it was constantly put off, and the fact that he refused motivated her to go to the police with the information that she had. And what she had managed to tape his recordings of the sessions with Lyle, and she also taped the confession. So that went to the police, and that led to their conviction, arrest, conviction, and they were sent to prison. The first trial resulted in a hung jury, a mistrial, as the jurors could not reach a decision between manslaughter and murder. They were so torn. So the second trial in 1996 resulted in the boys being convicted of murdering their parents and sent to prison for life with no chance of parole. During the first trial, to my surprise, they were tried separately, one jury for each brother. As I've said, both juries were deadlocked and stuck. In the second trial, both were tried together. The judge in that trial excluded the evidence of abuse, and they were convicted of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. So yeah, life was tough for these boys. Growing up in a house like that, being at the mercy of their father. The father wanted them to be good at everything they did. But the father was very angry that they were spoiled. They were given handouts. They did not do anything to earn what they had. They were just constantly given handouts. It was also mentioned in the series. This is a 10-episode series, and I binge-watched it from Friday night into Saturday, and I watched the entire thing. So, yeah, they were spoiled kids living in Hollywood with their dad and mom, and they got everything that they wanted. And it was mentioned, as I was trying to say earlier, that Lyle Lyle went to Princeton, and apparently he cheated on a test or an exam, psychology exam, I believe, and he was caught. And yeah, he got a year suspension from Princeton, but they could not. His father ended up going to a meeting at the school with the principal, and he tried to get it forgotten about, and he couldn't. So he ended up being suspended for a year from Princeton, so he couldn't go to school. What else was there? There was so much in this movie. And it was so well done. It was created by Ryan Murphy. The last movie I watched that Ryan Murphy created was the assassination of Gianni Versace. And he did an amazing job then, and he did an amazing job now. The actors were amazing. They portrayed the real people so well. And you could go on YouTube and look at all of the things that are said about them, all the coverage that they got. There's even, I was watching an interview with Barbara Walters, and that was very interesting. So you may want to check that out as well. So that was a very interesting movie. Very interesting. So that's what I did. Friday into Saturday, I was watching this. And it's called Monsters on Netflix. The Lyle and Eric Menendez story. Or the other way around. It was just done so well. And I'm sure there were a lot of things that were left out. There were a lot of things that were true, a lot of things that were false. I invite you to check the movie out and come to your own conclusions. What my feelings are on the situation. And currently they are let's see, what are their ages now? I've written it down. They are 50. Lyle is 56, Eric is 53. And they were locked up in separate prisons at the beginning until 2018, and then they finally got to see each other in April 2018. While serving their sentences, both brothers got married. Lyle has been married twice, first to Anna Erickson in 1996. They split in 2001, and then to Rebecca Sneed in 2003. Eric married Tammy Sakoman in 1999. She wrote him a letter, and he replied, and she went to visit him in prison, and that's how their relationship got started. In 2023, the boys filed for a new hearing, citing new evidence that Roy Rossello, a former member of the boy band Menudo, claimed Jose Menendez assaulted him during his teenage years. Like I said, this was a very interesting show. And I invite you to go watch if you like true crime. It was very well portrayed by all the actors. I loved it. Nathan Lane was in it. I could put the names of the boys on the screen because I don't remember what their actual names were. And Nathan Lane made an appearance. I really invite you to go watch that show, the series. I'm not going to call it a documentary because a documentary is to come out in October about them. So I'm not going to call it a documentary. It's a docu-series, I guess you could call it. But it would take me a lot longer to talk about it, but if you've seen it, I would love to know your comments. What do I think about it? Well, like I said, it was very well done. And the guys, I keep calling them the boys, they're adults. They're, like I said, at the time, they were young adults. And they were afraid for their lives. They were afraid their father was going to kill them because he had threatened to do so if word of the abuse got out. So they took it in their hands to protect themselves, defend themselves. And what they could have done is just run away. But in the interview that I watched with Barbara Walters, she asked that question, why didn't you just run away? Instead of choosing this way of ending their lives so abruptly and so horrifically, and they were just scared. They, one of them said that if they did run away, their father would find them. They were afraid that their father would find them. That's what they believed, and he would eventually kill them for running away and for outing him. Several people at their trial, several relatives spoke on their behalf in terms of their father's roughage with them during the years, not necessarily the sexual abuse. They didn't confirm that because I guess they weren't aware of it, but they were aware of how strict Jose Menendez was with his boys, so they could attest to that. I was in tears by the end of it. I felt so bad for them, for Lyle and Eric. Eric was just, I watched the real life Eric, and then I watched the one that was portrayed in the movie, and it just seemed so similar. He was very sensitive, and Lyle was sensitive too, but he was more assertive than Lyle was. Eric was. Lyle was more assertive than Eric. But I was just brought to tears. I felt bad for them. They shouldn't have done what they did, but I understand why they did what they did. I understand. They feared for their life, and I believe that. If you were abused as a child, physically, emotionally, sexually, you're desperate, and you want it finished. You don't want, and they didn't want to continue anymore. They wanted it to stop, and they felt this was the only way. And I guess by their father threatening them, they had an out. They said, okay, he told us he would kill us, so we're going to beat him to it. We're going to kill him so that we don't have to hurt anymore. We don't have to be scared anymore. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not condoning what they did. What they did was absolutely wrong. They shouldn't have killed their parents. I believe they've served their time in prison. I don't think they will kill anybody else. They just killed their parents because of what they went through with them. It wasn't the right thing to do, of course not. But they were desperate, and they were trying to save their own lives because they were afraid that Jose Menendez would kill them if they ran. They were afraid Jose Menendez would kill them if they outed him about the sexual abuse that they endured at his hands and the abuse that their mother endured, that she put them through. There are a couple scenes that in the movie that the mother is interviewed and said she didn't want kids. She didn't like her kids. She hated her kids, is what she said. I guess she felt she was threatened by Jose to have children. He wanted children. She did not. Those are things that you discuss before you get married, but hey, yeah. I'm going to repeat myself. I had tears because I felt so badly for them, for Lyle and Eric. Yes, they did the wrong thing, but they did it for a reason. I believe them. I believe their story, that they were abused, and no one deserves that, and they were desperate. Did they have to kill their parents? No, but they were running in fear of their lives. They were doing it. They did this based on the fact that they believed their father would kill them if they were ratted on, or if they ran away and he found them, he would kill them, and they believed that. So that is my opinion on that matter. If you have seen the movie Monsters on Netflix, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, please comment down below. Let me know what your side of what your take is on this series. It's very confusing, and like every series or docu-series that is put on Netflix, it makes you think. 1 minute you're thinking one way, then you're confused and you think another way. Amazing. I think it was really well done. The actors were all amazing in how they portrayed themselves. The father was really well captured. He wanted you to hate him, and he did an amazing job at doing that. Someone said his name was Javier Bardem, but I don't think... I thought his name was different. I don't know. I know the last name is Bardem, but I don't think it was Javier. Anyway, so that is my take, and that is my crime story number 3. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I want to thank any new subscribers who have joined me recently, and I want to thank you for watching my video. Tell me what you think of my haunted house for Diamond Paint with Friends Sugar Skull / Halloween, hosted by Shenanigans with the Bergs, Yvonne. And if you'd like to join Diamond Paint with Friends, please use the hashtag Diamond Paint with Friends, Diamond Painting with Friends 2024. Go to Yvonne's Diamond Painting Shenanigans with the Bergs on YouTube and the Facebook group, which I will link down below, as well as her YouTube channel, and you can go and check out her channel, subscribe, and go to the Facebook group, post your updates and everything, and I will see you on the next video. Bye everybody. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked my true crime. And if you're interested in more, please let me know. I will get more if you'd like to hear more crime stories while you're diamond painting. It was a short one today, but hey, short and sweet, right? Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.